Has the recent form of FC Barcelona left you puzzled and curious about what's going wrong? You're not alone in this conundrum. The powerhouse that once dominated football fields globally is now battling inconsistency and a struggle to maintain a winning streak. Let's take a closer look. Key players like Ferran Torres, who was signed from Manchester City in 2022 for a staggering €55 million, are grappling with their form. It's not just about physical prowess on the field, mental strength plays a significant role too. Torres, for instance, is reportedly seeing a psychologist to overcome his poor form. It's a reminder that even the best can falter under pressure. But the challenge isn't limited to individual players. The team, as a whole, seems to be in a state of flux. Once renowned for their seamless coordination and aggressive gameplay, they now appear to be a shadow of their former selves. So, what's the root cause? Is it the management, the tactics, or perhaps an unfortunate combination of both? It's a question that's left fans and pundits alike scratching their heads. It appears that FC Barcelona, once a formidable force in football, is now struggling to keep up. Has Coach Xavi's tactics been a contributing factor to Barcelona's recent downfall? This question has been on the lips of many fans and analysts alike. Let's take a closer look. In his vision for Barcelona, Xavi Hernandez has implemented a possession-based style of play, reminiscent of the club's glory days. This approach, while aesthetically pleasing, has proven to be ineffective in recent games. The rigid adherence to a possession-centric strategy, often at the expense of a more direct goal-oriented approach, has left the team vulnerable to quick counterattacks and has resulted in a lack of goals. Moreover, Xavi's decision-making in high-pressure situations has also come under scrutiny. His substitutions, often reactive rather than proactive, have raised eyebrows. For instance, the persistence with out-of-form Ferran Torres, despite alternatives like Ansu Fati and Rafinha, shows a concerning lack of adaptability. Another questionable aspect of Xavi's tactics is his defensive setup. The team's defensive frailties have been exposed time and again, with goalkeeper Iñaki Peña shouldering much of the blame. However, it's worth questioning whether the tactics employed are putting undue pressure on the young shot-stopper. One of the most glaring issues is the lack of a potent goal threat. Despite boasting talented forwards, the team has struggled to score consistently. This indicates a disconnect between Xavi's tactical setup and the players' execution on the pitch. However, it's crucial to remember that while Xavi's tactics have been a contributing factor to Barcelona's recent struggles, they are not the sole reason. The club's management and off-field issues have also played a significant role, which we will discuss in the next scene. In conclusion, Xavi's tactics, while promising in theory, have unfortunately not translated into success on the pitch. It's evident that the legendary midfielder has a steep learning curve ahead in his managerial career. But, as we know, Xavi is no stranger to challenges. Only time will tell if he can steer Barcelona back to its winning ways. Could the management be another factor contributing to Barcelona's poor form? Indeed, the management's role in the team's performance can't be overlooked. In recent times, allegations of corruption have engulfed the club, casting a long shadow over the pitch. The charges include continued false administration and falsification of commercial documents. The accused allegedly made payments to companies with the aim of influencing refereeing decisions in favor of Barcelona. This scandal has undoubtedly affected the morale and performance of the team, but it's not just the allegations of corruption that have been a distraction. The management's focus on non-football activities has also detracted from the team's performance. One might wonder whether the players are being encouraged to focus more on their mobile activities than on their gameplay. This shift in focus away from the beautiful game to off-field antics is a grave misstep. The team, once the epitome of footballing excellence, is now struggling to find its footing. This is a clear indication that the management has lost its way. The values that once defined Barcelona seem to have been forgotten. The management, it seems, has lost sight of the fact that football is at the heart of FC Barcelona. So, how can FC Barcelona steer back onto the path of success? It's a question that deserves thoughtful answers. To start, one must not overlook the power of confidence. Players like Ferran Torres, who have been struggling, might just need a boost in self-belief. Then there's the matter of tactics. Xavi, with his rich history in the sport, might need to revisit his strategies, tweak them, and adapt to the strengths of his current squad. And let's not forget the management. With a cloud of alleged improprieties hanging over their heads, it's high time they shift their focus back to the game. Clean, transparent operations are a must, setting a positive example for the players on and off the field. Additionally, the importance of fair refereeing cannot be overstated. The integrity of the game depends on it. Accusations of bias can erode the spirit of competition, and it's crucial that the referees remain impartial, making decisions that reflect the true spirit of football. With the right changes, FC Barcelona can once again become the team we all know and love. After all, Xavi and his team deserve better.